evening. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for SciFridays. As always, I'm your host, the Captain, bringing you the best in sci-fi from years gone by. And as always, SciFridays is brought to you by RU Game, the best comic book, video game, collectible, magic, toy store, and more, located at 124 North Sunset Drive, Piqua, Ohio, 45356. And you can find us on Facebook. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah. So, you guys seem to be having fun with the current lineups and stuff. And I'm just going to keep tweaking them like I have been. But we are going back to some Jason of Star Command. You know, the funny part about it is the other day, and I wish I could have pulled this up, and I can't find it now. But I was on a car site, and they had the actual vehicle, but it was painted like green and stuff. So it had the art car was a legit car that they made multiple copies of, I guess. And somebody had one, and I was like, man, that'd be awesome to have. But yeah, you know, it's all fiberglass and stuff, so it's probably like super easy. Probably can't drive it very far. Probably overheat and burn you through the dash or something like that. A lot of those kit cars are that way, man. They're made for show and not to be driven. So, all right, here you guys go. This is Jason of Star. Hey, I hope you guys are ready, because this is some Jason of Star Command. This is Season 2, Episode 7, and this is through the Stargate. Richard Dean Anderson, different Stargate, man. They loved using Stargate. That phrase fits a lot of stuff. But Jason, Star Command, Episode 7, Season 2, through the Stargate. Enjoy.
Jason of Star Command.
Adron to Dragos. Adron to Dragos. Emergency. Repeat, emergency. Come in, Dragos.
Dragos speaking. What's the matter, Adron?
I'm in serious trouble, Master. My craft is disabled.
Is there a source of help nearby?
Yes? Star Command.
Star Command, are you mad? That is the one place you must not go.
I have no choice, Master. It is the only way to save my cargo.
But if you fail me, you shall pay for it dearly. Dragos out.
Space Flyer to Star Command. Space Flyer to Star Command.
This is Star Command. Go ahead, Space Flyer.
Lost most of my fuel. Blowout in port engine. Can you assist me?
All officers report to the control room. We have a red alert. Ship in distress. Repeat, all officers to control room.
Pilot calls himself Adron. Ambassador of some sort.
I'd like to try to bring him in.
How?
Piggyback.
Piggyback. It's too dangerous. For him and for you.
Star Command, please, I don't have much time.
Very well. Try your piggyback.
I'm on my way.
Jason, have you made contact?
Yes, I see him. He's 100 yards to my left.
Master Adron, one of our pilots is about to rendezvous with you.
Jason is closing, sir, matching the ambassador's speed of drift.
Ambassador, in a moment you'll feel a bump topside. I am prepared. Ambassador, you're magnetically locked to my ship.
Command at the docking bay. Prepare to receive rescue ship.
Greetings, kind friends, from myself and my people.
Welcome to Star Command, Adron. I'm Professor Parsifoot, and this is Samantha.
Job.
I think we can have the damage to your ship repaired quickly.
Thank you. It is most important that I continue on my mission as soon as possible.
What exactly is your mission, Ambassador?
Your people are unloading an item from my cargo for safekeeping. That precious artifact is the reason for my journey.
An alien artifact? Oh, my. I should be most interested in examining it.
Well, it is rather fragile.
Ambassador, I would like to see it if it's possible.
Who could deny anything to such a beautiful lady?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Charming, isn't he?
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, of course you hadn't. Let's go.
This sculpture is a symbol of unity in my distant world. I am sworn to deliver it to the colonists on Milicitus in time for their Unity Festival. It means a great deal to my people.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Ambassador. We have some of the best spacecraft engineers in this part of the galaxy. Your ship will be in top shape soon.
Thank you.
This is quite incredible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, don't touch it.
My apologies, sir.
It's only that the sculpture is so very fragile. You understand?
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Perhaps we can show you to your quarters. We'll speak there later.
That will be fine.
They're the same. Where am I? Jason, Commander, Star Command, can you hear me? I guess something heard me.
Charming. Gentlemen, I would be glad to speak with you later. But first I must rest. I'm afraid my ordeal has left me somewhat fatigued.
Oh, yes, of course. I hope you'll be comfortable here. We'll talk with you after you've rested.
Oh, my, yes. I must know more about that fascinating sculpture. Later. Good day.
Commander. The ambassador's resting comfortably.
Good. Samantha's late for a duty shift. Wasn't she with you?
Well, yes, she was, but we were showing the ambassador to his quarters.
Well, where was she when you last saw her?
She was nosing around something she wasn't supposed to touch. But we'll go get her. Yes.
Scramble, frequency 3. Repeat, scramble, frequency 3. Come in, Dragos.
This is Drago speaking. What have you to report?
My cargo and I are safely aboard Star Command.
If you fail me, you shall regret it deeply.
I understand.
However, if you succeed, Star Command will have aided in their own destruction. I rather like that.
You stay here and out of trouble, Wiki.
Okay, Jason.
Well, this is where we left her. Percival, isn't that the same stone Samantha has?
Why, yes, it is. Exactly. What was that?
I don't know.
Wiki's gone. He's disappeared.
Professor, I got a feeling the same thing happened to Sam. You game to try it?
Well, I'm...
Good, good. Let's go. Wiki.
Boy, am I glad you're here.
I wish I could say the same.
Let's find out what here is.
Wiki, have you seen anything?
No? But I heard something that sounded like trouble. There he is again.
Let's go. Sam may need our help.
Jason, life support.
Drago's calling Adron. Come in. This is Drago's calling. Come in.
Adron here.
Adron, you have intruders in your universe.
What?
Jason and Parsafoot. They've just walked out of my monitor range.
Impossible.
Adron, you underestimate them. Do what you must to stop them. Time is short. Do it now!
Come on, whatever you are. Give us another one of those roars.
Jason, do you realize that even if we find Sam, we don't know how to activate the transporter from this side?
Parsafoot, did anyone ever tell you you're a joy to be around?
My mother.
Anybody else?
No?
I can understand why.
Jason, are you... sure we want to find out what's making that noise.
Stay where you are, Sam. I'll drop over here. Come on. Come on, big boy. Over here. Come on, big boy. Come on, follow me.
Wait, Jason. He doesn't want to harm us. He's hurt.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Don't ask me, but I know. I can just feel his pain. If we help him, he won't harm us. I'm sure of it.
Jason, Sam! What blazes is that?
Ask Sam. It's her friend.
He's got a wound on his foot.
How do you know that?
I just know. Give me Wiki.
Why me?
Better than me, Wiki.
Hurry, Jason. Your laser will cauterize his wound.
Anything for you, Samantha.
Good work, Wiki.
Don't mention it.
He won't bother us now. You'd better go home now, fella.
He wants us to come in.
So what do we do?
Let's go in.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Jason!
Welcome to my abode. In case you were wondering, this is the only way out. Or was.
That voice, it's so familiar.
Of course. It's our charming ambassador.
My, how perceptive of you, Jason. Unfortunately, you and your companions will not have the opportunity to reveal my little secret.
You're not going to leave us here.
I think that's exactly what the ambassador intends, Professor.
Correct again. By the time you get out of here, I and the Stargate will be long gone.
And how do we get back to Star Command?
Obviously, Professor. You don't.
This metal is very strange. Thicker than any I've seen. Not even Wiki's laser could cut through this in less than an hour.
I can't say that Adron isn't clever. He seems to think of everything.
I think we've been followed.
Well, at least we made one friend here, huh?
could get us out of here.
That's it. That's it, Sam. You understood him. Maybe you can make him understand that we need his help.
I'll try.
I hope he heard you.
I think he did. Let's get out of his way. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Sam. Let's go. Okay.
Well,
Thanks for the help, big buddy.
we got out of it. How do we know where to go?
We don't. We'll have to find out.
Jason, look. My stone is getting brighter.
It must be reacting to the Stargate.
Then we can use it as a direction finder.
That's right.
And there's not time to waste. Our friend has a head start.
Then we'll just have to move twice as fast. Sam, you lead the way.
Thanks.
We better be going.
Fools! That stone will not save you. Hadron is too clever. He will never let you reach the Stargate.
It's that way.
Where are you going with those stripes?
That's Aquafresh for kids. Just follow me.
Toothpaste? I hate to brush.
Aquafresh for kids makes brushing fun. It's got a zingy taste kids love. Fluoride too, and it's easy to pump and has a neat top.
Great, but how are you going to get those stripes in there?
Watch. Aquafresh for kids. I make brushing fun.
My McDonald's Happy Meal, please. Thank you. My McDonald's Happy Meal, please.
Rabble, rabble.
Hamburglar, you've really become attached to that McDonald's Happy Meal.
Here come the Fraggles in their vegetable cars. And you can get either Gobo Fraggle, or Red, or Boober and Wembley, or Moki when you buy a McDonald's Happy Meal featuring Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock toys at McDonald's.
Hey, hope you still dig Jason of Star Command. I know I do. Don't have a whole lot of episodes left, but it's enjoyable and I have fun. But speaking of almost out of episodes, we're doing Arc 2. And I know I just rambled on about the Arc Rambler and stuff like that, but, I had to. I'm gonna lie. If not, I would have forgot, because that's what I do. So, this is Arc 2, and we've only got episode 14 and 15. We're done. done. And it's funny because this is Arc 2, Episode 14, and this is Don Quixote. Man, they really tried to get kids to learn back in the day because they had the Robin Hood episode. You got Don Quixote episode. I'm not going to lie. How many kids knew who Don Quixote was back in like 1979? I mean, I knew about Don Quixote probably because of the Terry Gilliam movie that never happened until it finally did happen. And I'm sure there were other things, but man, to base a kids television show or sci-fi show, I guess it's not just named towards kids, and to use Don Quixote as one of the storylines was trying to get kids to learn. Because remember, cartoons weren't for cartoons. Television shows, Saturday morning, was all about learning. They weren't commercials yet. Pfft, learning. It's not even a PSA at the end. They should at least give you a PSA and be like, Arc 2, or whatever. So, this is Arc 2, Episode 14, Don Quixote.
For millions of years, Earth was fertile and rich. Then pollution and waste began to take their toll. Civilization fell into ruin. This is the world of the 25th century. Only a handful of scientists remain, men who have vowed to rebuild what has been destroyed. This is their achievement. Arc 2, a mobile storehouse of scientific knowledge, manned by a highly trained crew of young people. Their mission? To bring the hope of a new future to mankind.
Arc 2 log, entry number 1. I, Jonah, Ruth, Samuel, and Adam are fully aware of the dangers we face as we venture into unknown, maybe even hostile areas. But we're determined to bring the promise of a new civilization to our people and our planet. Arc 2 log, entry 38. Our mission is to detonate 2 unexploded bombs located in an ancient battle area. All set, Ruth. How much altitude will I need?
500 feet.
Detonation unit, all set.
They discovered 30 to 40 windmills, which Don Quixote took them to be giants and ready for battle. Eventually...
Oh, fie, Sancho. I grow weary of windmills. Tell me again of the Black Knight.
Black Knight. Very well.
500 feet, Ruth.
You can detonate any time now, Jonah.
Okay, hold on. Here goes.
Sancho, the shadow of the Black Knight.
Oh, nay. It is not so, master. It is, if I may humbly say, an explosion of some sort.
Oh, Sancho, you have eyes that you do not see.
That was a mean one. Let's get to the other one fast.
Deceive me? The giant white dragon has come to do battle with the great Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Pray, look again, master. Yon be not a dragon, but a machine.
I tell thee, it is the giant white dragon, and I shall slay it. Charge, great Rosinante! Charge!
Sancho.
I gotta be seeing things. Sam, activate force field.
Force field activated.
Ye! Have me too much! Dragon! Watkins! Oh, are you all right, Master?
Oh, Sancho. Oh, thank you, Sancho. Sancho, there is only one man who can possess a sorcery such as this.
Who would that be, Master?
The Black Knight.
But your eyes deceive you, Master.
I'm sorry I had to do that to you, sir, but you really gave me no choice. Here.
I need no help from the Black Knight. Help me, Sancho. Evil approaches. Sancho.
Oh, my Lady Margarita. My Lady Margarita, Sancho.
What have they done to thee?
You've been bewitched, my lady. But have no fear, I shall break that spell that has been cast upon thee. There be a meadow south of here, Varlet, and I shall meet thee at high noon in combat. And the victor shall win the fair Lady Margarita. Fear not, my lady, for I shall return victorious. Adieu, my lady. Adieu.
Sancho! Sancho, help me. There be evil here, Sancho. See what they've done to the fair lady. Oh.
Forgive him, dear friends, for he is truly a fine old gentleman.
Who is he?
He calls himself Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Don Quixote?
Yes, you see, he's been reading this volume for so long that he believes he is Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Well, that explains the Black Knight anyway, but...
Yeah, yes it does. But why did he call Adam Margarita?
Sancho! Yes, master. One moment. Margarita left the village many years ago. She was ugly, but to the Don, she appeared beautiful. He believed then, as he believes now, that the Black Knight captured Margarita and turned her into an animal.
Sancho!
Yes, master. Farewell, dear friends. I must go. I hope you will not take up the challenge.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sancho!
Master!
Come on, we've got another bomb to find.
Jonah, we've located one of the bombs.
Can you pinpoint it?
Dead ahead, about 500 yards.
Great. That puts it right smack in the middle of that village. Talk to me, Sam.
The bomb is exactly 50 feet in front of the ark. I'll guide you in. Keep going. Keep going straight. Straight. A little bit to the left. A little bit more. Now go straight. Keep going straight, 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 Hold it, Jonah. You're standing on it.
It's a miracle this thing hasn't gone off already. Slightest jolt could set it ticking.
The tracks of the dragon lead to our village. Cowardly knave, I am coming. Forward, Rosinante!
The electromagnet, Ruth. Okay, this is it. As long as we don't start it ticking, we're okay. Samuel, bring it up a little, will you?
Right.
I wish we could get those people away from here.
I tried. They won't go away.
The Black Knight has unearthed an evil serpent, Sancho.
Pray, look closer, Master. It appears to be a bomb.
Hey, 'tis an evil serpent, and I must destroy it.
Master.
Rosinante! Sancho.
Oh, no!
It's been activated!
We're not gonna panic. We've got 12 minutes. If we just keep cool, everything's gonna be okay.
Oh. My fair Margarita, together we shall restore your former beauty.
No way!
My dear maiden, you know not the spell that has been woven round you.
My fair Margarita! Margarita, my fair! Ah, awake me, lass! Wake me, mate!
Sancho, move those people out of here.
Huh? Run! Run, all of you! In the name of heavens, run! There is danger here! Run for your lives!
And now find Don Quixote and keep him away from here, okay?
We've got 10 minutes left.
Dark spirits of the netherworld, Beelzebub, and other monsters of darkness, I, Don Quixote de la Mancha, I command thee, return this creature to her natural state.
How much time to go?
8 minutes.
What's the bell for?
I snipped the wrong wire. That bell's gonna ring in 10 seconds. When it does, push the red switch. I gotta splice these wires. It's a fail-safe device. If you make a mistake and don't finish in sequence in time, you've got 2 minutes to correct it. As long as you keep hitting the button within 5 seconds after the bell rings.
Suppose you don't hit it within 5 seconds.
Boom.
Jonah, you mean to say if you make a mistake and can't fix it, we've only got 10 seconds to get away?
That's right.
That's not enough time.
That's why I want you and Samuel and Adam to leave here in the Ark now.
No.
Now, this is a one-man job, and I'm the best qualified. If anything does go wrong, I don't want to lose you and the Ark.
Jonah.
That's an order. And don't worry, I'm not going to make another mistake.
Where's Adam? Oh, you don't suppose Mr. Quixote...
Go.
Your Grace, Your Lordship, Your Most High, I beg of you, please, come away.
No, Sancho, no. Leave me, I must ponder this. I performed the prescribed ritual, yet Lady Margarita remains enchanted. Ah, dearest lady.
He's no lady, Mr. Quixote. He's Adam, he's a chimp.
Chimp?
We have to get out of here, sir. All of us. There's danger here.
More of the Black Knight's work?
Yes, but not the one you think. That metal thing you attacked out there was a bomb. A deadly weapon that could blow all of us up. It was invented by a Black Knight centuries ago, and now it's ready to explode.
Is this true, Sancho?
Yes, sire, yes.
Are you frightened?
Yes, terribly.
Do not worry, my child. I shall let no harm befall thee. Come, Sancho, my armor! Rocinante!
We're out of range, Jonah. How does it look?
3 minutes to go. I'm almost done.
Sancho. Easy, Rocinante. Tis mirror. It is machine. You are very observant, master.
I'm about ready to adjust the electromagnet now.
More sorcery. We left that young man over yon hill, yet he is within. Only the Black Knight could be capable of such sorcery. Out, my blade! Out, and avenge the Lady Margarita!
Once I've got the magnet adjusted,
The Black Knight's voice, he is here.
It's not...
Varlet! Scoundrel! Show your face!
This is it. All I have to do is get the release rod to fly out.
Oh, the Black Knight's voice, where is he?
It's not the Black Knight. It's Jonah, our commander.
He's talking by teleradio.
Here.
Put it on full power and that rod ought to shoot out like a bullet.
What's going on, Jonah?
I can't get the magnet to operate.
What's wrong with it?
It must have happened when Quixote charged into us. It's damaged.
Damaged? I? What is this magnet?
A magnet. It attracts metal like.
Do you mean like this?
Yeah.
Young man, Commander! Answer me, Commander.
What is it, Mr. Quixote?
Be of stout heart, for I am coming to your rescue.
But Mr. Quixote...
Young lady, I am a fool and I am a dreamer. I'm a ridiculous old man who would wish the world to be other than it is. But I am not a coward.
But that's a chance in 1,000.
Let it be 1 in 1,000,000. For I, Don Quixote de la Mancha, will rise to that challenge.
It's no use, Ruth. I'll have to run for it.
You'll never make it, Jonah. 10 seconds is not enough.
Jonah, Don Quixote's coming to help.
He's what?
He's riding out now. Jonah, I know it sounds crazy, but there's a chance he can help. His armor's almost pure magnetite.
Faster, Rosinante, faster. The fate of a daring young man hangs in the balance. Faster, you winged marvel.
Go back! Go back!
Fear no more, young man. I am here, and together we shall triumph. Tell me what to do.
We've got 40 seconds, Mr. Quixote.
Then tell me what to do.
All right, stand there. Now kneel.
Oh, kneel. Yes.
Hurry!
Yes. Yes, hurry.
Closer.
Closer.
Closer still.
Closer still.
All right, down. As far as you can go.
Oh, yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tell me, young man, the danger it has passed? Hmm? By heaven, young man, thou art a brave one.
By heaven, Don Quixote, thee art bad yourself.
Forgive me, my friends, I've been selfish. So intent was I in my own vision, I failed to see what others saw. And because I did not wish to see, I harmed when I wished to help. This is a dragon. It is a dragon, a metal dragon created by science. But what matter what we call it, so long as we know what it is?
Sire, you are truly a poet.
Oh, nay, Sancho, but I see what poets see. No lady here, but a prince.
What do you think about that, Adam?
Hey, nice man.
And so, my friends, and my young prince, I bid thee fare thee well, goodbye.
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 Arc 2 log, entry 39. Don Quixote is still a great adventurer. I know he'll help many people, especially since he now understands that it's not only important to use your imagination and see things the way you want, but to also see them through the eyes of others.
My lord, the killer was eating cookies.
Quite right.
But my client doesn't eat cookies. She eats fig Newtons.
Case dismissed.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newtons are fruit and cake.
I say, Drusilla, these cookies are stupendous.
Great Scott, Trevor. They're not cookies. They're fake Newtons.
Terribly sorry. Most embarrassing blunder.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newtons are fruit and cake.
Sick and mad?
Tiger attack!
Take some hedgehog tonic and go bionic and give Dr. Robotnik a dose of his own medicine. Sonic 3D Blast, the handheld game. Batteries not included.
So, I gotta say this. Boom. Rom the Space Knight returns to Marvel in January with omnibuses. So, I don't really care. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction. Love Rom, man. And people give me crap. I don't care. I loved it. Rom was good. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to cruise on over to the Night Stalker. Like I said, I like this show, man, and I was always. It was a shame that it didn't get more episodes, but you know, it is what it is. They did a lot of that because they had the Bionic Woman series come out about the same time, and they only got a handful of episodes too. So they tried, man. The fact that they tried to make it Kolchak and tried to bring back the old fans and then make this whole new creature, I don't think it worked. They're two vastly different entities, but I enjoyed both. So, and you know, it has a really good cast. I just don't think people were ready for it. Or the ones that wanted to be ready for it weren't ready for it because they thought it was going to be old school Kolchak and not the Night Stalker. So this is Night Stalker episode 2, and it's 5 people you meet in hell. Enjoy.
Of course, that's not his story.
What was it?
He claimed whatever it wasn't human. Pretty convenient, killing his wife, leaving him alive.
Kolchak, I didn't mean to get you arrested.
But you're not sure I'm innocent either, are you?
Look at her left hand. She didn't have it before she died.
Why kill that woman and take that little girl? Why kill your wife and why not you?
All these strange deaths. Like pieces in a puzzle I'm trying to put together. In nightmares, they intrude from places beyond our imagining. Demons, monsters, killers, who strike with no remorse or reason. In our waking hours, we look over our shoulder, out the corner of our eye, alert to the stranger who might attack without warning. But in all our lives, there is a greater danger, one even more terrifying for being unexpected. Not the killer we fear, but the killer we trust.
Atta baby! Good hustle, cushion that, boy! Come on, Jeffrey, hit it hard, kid!
They're keeping him in?
It's his turn.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it!
I know, but this is gonna be terrible for him.
Sweetheart, he can do this.
Come on, Jeffrey. Hey, hit a fastball, huh? Play ball!
What are you doing?
I can't bear to watch this.
It's the last inning. There are 2 outs. He can win this.
Here we go, hit it hard, Jeffrey!
I have to go set up snow cones. I'll watch from there.
Jane? Jane!
The boy's way out in front of the ball. Remember how I showed you?
Back elbow up, both eyes on the pitcher. Bring the bat back as he throws.
God, he looked so much like you did.
Dad, I'm really glad you could be here for this.
You know what you have to do.
That's a good cut. Hey, get your bells on right here. Here you go, Jeffrey. Hit it hard, kid.
Doug.
Weapon used was an aluminum baseball bat. Mrs. Lindman was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, on a personal note, and owing to the fact that I know I'm going to get this question from at least one of you, yes, I do know the defendant well. Doug Lindman has served this city for over 9 years as a loyal and dedicated prosecutor. This is a hard day for all of us. Questions?
Detective, will Mr. Lindman be given special treatment by your department?
I'm not sure that even merits an answer, but no, absolutely not. Harry, go ahead.
Could you describe for us the relationship between Mr. Lindman and his wife? Was there any difficulty in the marriage, any previous acts of violence?
None that I know of. At this point, I'm really not able to speculate on state of mind or motive.
Have you looked at Mr. Lindman's claim that he was visited by a dead man prior to the murder?
Come again?
In a statement you made, Mr. Lindman claims that he was visited at the baseball field by his father, Robert Lindman, except that Robert Lindman died 7 years ago.
Exactly, he died 7 years ago. What's your point?
Were there any other witnesses who saw Robert Lindman? He'd be a balding man, largish ears, 5'9", 5'10".
Excuse me, who are you?
Carl Kolchak, I'm with the Beacon.
Next question. Hey, partner.
Hey. Sounded like you had your hands full with that bunch.
No kidding. You ever hear that reporter, Kolchak, Carl Kolchak? His editor is going to get an earful from me.
Ghosts, Carl? Is that what you're asking detectives about?
I don't actually recall using the word ghosts.
No, dead man, largish ears.
Yeah, I did say that.
Even if I didn't know Doug and Jane Lindman personally, I'd have a hard time finding the humor in this.
I'm not making light, Tony. I just want to know why a happily married man suddenly decides to bash his wife's head in with a bat, claiming his dead father made him do it.
God, isn't it obvious? He snapped. It happens every day.
Sure, but why say his father directed him to kill her?
I don't know, Carl. Maybe he just broke from reality.
A man doesn't suddenly just break from reality, kill his wife, and then tell some crazy story to explain it.
Okay. Then maybe he didn't break from reality. Maybe this is a story he's concocting to service an insanity defense.
You're talking about a prosecutor. Don't you think he'd come up with a better story?
Ask him yourself. His attorney called. Doug wants to talk, not to bolster some kind of insanity plea. He intends to plead guilty.
I met her my first year in law school. I married her the day I passed the bar to celebrate. I love my wife. I need you to write that. I need you to tell my son they won't even let me see him.
Mr. Lindman, can you talk us through that day at the ballpark?
I did it. I murdered her. I still don't know why.
You told the police you saw your deceased father.
Yes. Several times. Before. But not since.
Did you think it was strange, seeing him?
No. It felt so... It just felt right. I missed him so much in the last few years. When he started to visit me. It was kind of like a dream, you know? In a dream, it feels natural.
Did he tell you to kill your wife?
Yes. No, I mean, he didn't say, kill Jane. He said to me, you know what you have to do. Somehow I did.
I have to ask you this, Mr. Lindman. Why are you pleading guilty? I mean, you don't appear to me to be delusional. Do you think you are?
What else would I be?
I'm not sure. But I think you owe it to your wife to find out if someone else, or if something else, is responsible.
Can I ask you two to step outside, please? Now. You're leading this man down a path he doesn't want to go. He wants to plead guilty.
We're just asking questions, Detective Granov.
Oh. You know, Perry, you've always been a stand-up reporter, so I'm gonna be nice about this. I don't care who your boss knows. You'll have no further access to Doug Lindman. Understood?
I'm thinking I'm understanding what this whole thing is about. Why you're so interested in this case.
Is that right?
Yeah. Have you seen the autopsy photos of Lindman's wife?
Yeah, I have. And there's no mark on her wrist. I'm not gonna let this go. There's something deeper here.
You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
What's this?
It's Doug Lindman's effects. His attorney agreed to let me take a look through it.
Kolchak, didn't Detective Granoff just tell you to back off?
No, he said we couldn't talk to Lindman. He didn't say you can't go through his stuff.
And what exactly do you expect to find?
You'll laugh.
I won't laugh.
All right, everything Doug Lindman described, the dreamlike state, the compulsion to act, even the appearance of a loved one, matches records of the spirit possession.
Sorry. Spirit possession. And you think Lindman just jotted all this down in his day planner?
No. But there may be evidence here of a trigger.
What do you mean by trigger?
Well, possessions usually take place at a time of personal crisis, so anything can be a trigger. A bankruptcy filing, a diagnosis from the doctor. But there's nothing here. The only unusual reference is AC/DC.
AC/DC. So is that the band, the battery, or the sexual preference?
None of the above. It's an appointment he underlined, 11 a.m. last Thursday. What?
AC/DC stands for Appellate Court Damon Kaler. I happen to know he filed a writ of habeas corpus there last Thursday.
Well, who's Damon Kaler?
Kaler was sort of a Charles Manson wannabe. He recruited lost souls and persuaded them that society was corrupt and needed to be wiped clean.
By wiped clean, I gather you mean killing people.
Specifically, the moral hypocrites. They only managed to kill one so-called hypocrite before being arrested, but they hacked off the head of an oil executive in a Palos Verdes supermarket parking lot.
Nice. You covered Kaler's trial.
Lindman prosecuted. They never could get him for the murder his followers committed, but he was convicted on a separate charge of strangling his wife, Teresa.
Wait a sec, look what you wrote here. Lindman claimed Kaler possessed his followers to commit murder?
He wasn't talking about a literal possession.
Huh, maybe he was.
No. Wait, Carl. Lindman was using the word possession as a metaphor.
Maybe, but what if this guy Kaler metaphorically possessed his followers to kill and now somehow literally directed Lindman to do the same?
Kaler indoctrinated weak-minded people over a period of months, even years. It'd be a pretty neat trick if he could have done the same thing to a prosecutor from inside his jail cell.
It would, wouldn't it?
Look, if Kaler's involved, and I'm not saying he is, why not consider the more likely scenario?
Which is?
His old followers, from the outside. Maybe he directed them to take revenge.
Either way, we need to find out. Tony, we got to get back in to see Doug Lindman.
Can't.
Well, we could go over Granoff's head, talk to the warden.
No, I mean we can't. Doug Lindman is dead. He hung himself in his cell early this morning. That's why he agreed to talk. He intended the interview to be his final statement.
Thank you for seeing us so quickly, Warden.
Not a problem. Kaler doesn't get many visitors, not since he's been confined to solitary.
When was the last time you had any visitors?
There was only one. It was months ago, February.
Can I get a name?
I can get you that.
What did Kaler do to end up in solitary?
Well, that's what he said, not what he did. I thought you knew.
Knew what?
Kaler made a lot of enemies here. Told the prisoners they were all worthless, bunch of cowards. Last year, he was attacked in the kitchen. Somebody threw hot oil in his face, permanently blinded him.
Kaler's blind?
See why we can't very well put him back in the general population. You know, half the gangs in here still have a standing death order against him. Mark here will be outside the whole time. That's, if you need him.
Thanks.
Carl. Just...
What?
I thought I could do it.
What are you talking about?
I covered Kaler's trial for 6 months, and...
He's shackled and blind.
I need you to interview him without me. Sorry.
Where is she?
Who?
They said Perry Reed was coming. Where is she?
She's not coming. My name is Carl
I know
Colcher.
who you are, but I agreed to talk to her, not you.
Are you doing that?
You certainly have an active imagination, Mr. Kolchak. Why don't you check the batteries?
They're new.
What is it that you wanted to ask, Mr. Kolchak? What's the angle of your story?
The prosecutor who put you away.
He's dead. I heard.
You're in solitary, Mr. Kaler. How did you know that?
It's a prison. You hear things.
And you're not sorry he's dead?
Well, you mean like all the people you quote in your paper? He seems so normal, such a good father. I don't grieve for hypocrites.
You'd seen Mr. Lemon recently, haven't you?
I don't see anyone anymore. He opposed my writ of habeas corpus, and it was denied.
So this was revenge?
I don't understand.
I think you do. You're known as a powerful manipulator. See, I think that you somehow directed Doug Lemon to kill his wife.
My followers were weak-minded. Directing a prosecutor would be a pretty neat trick from inside my cell.
You know what you have to do. What does it mean?
It means all of those who belong in hell will find their way.
He did it.
Wait, he told you that?
No, but he knew things he shouldn't have.
If there's one thing Kaler's capable of, it's manipulating you into believing he's guilty.
Then why not come right out and say it? And why play coy?
He's a manipulator, world class. Look, I don't know what kind of game he's playing, but I have no doubt in my mind he's playing one.
If this is a game, is it over? Or is it just starting?
Boys, no running in the house. And wash up. Dinner in 15 minutes. Colin, can you turn that down, please? Colin, can you turn that down, please?
Mommy, look what I made.
Okay, sweetie, get cleaned up.
Mom, you didn't look. Mommy!
Okay, honey, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Press is supposed to be back there behind the police tape.
I'm not asking for a statement, Detective. I need to talk to you.
Not now.
I believe there's a connection between this murder and the murder of Doug Liman's wife.
Why do you say that?
Amanda Daniels is a highly respected judge. Doug Liman, a top prosecutor. Now, both of them presided at the trial of Damon Kaler.
That was 3 years ago. What's Kaler have to do with anything?
You arrested Kaler, Detective. I mean, you know he's a manipulator. That he directed his followers to kill.
Kaler is in prison, Mr. Kolchak.
Yeah, but both Linman and Daniels claim they were directed to kill by loved ones they lost.
Judge Daniels only shared that information with me and my partner. How did you know that?
I didn't. But it's true, isn't it?
She claims that she saw the image of her 6-year-old daughter, who was killed in a drunk driving accident last year.
Then how do you explain that?
I can't. And neither can you.
Detective, you testified against Kaler at his trial.
Yeah, so?
Have you had any visions of a dead parent, a child, a family member you loved or miss?
I think they need to start upping your medication, Kolchak, all right? And soon.
He's just not willing to believe.
Yeah, neither will Perry.
What do you mean?
Perry. Didn't she tell you?
Tell me what?
About the role she played in Kaler's conviction.
What role?
Liman couldn't prosecute Kaler for the crimes his followers committed, not until Perry interviewed Kaler's wife, who admitted that he directed them to kill.
And that's why Kaler killed his wife?
The day Perry's story was published.
Katrina Ortega?
Yes?
I'm Perry Reed. I'm a reporter.
From the Beacon. I remember you. At the trial.
I'd like to talk to you about Damon Kaler.
You shouldn't. I can get in trouble if you come back here.
Katrina, I think Kaler's getting revenge on the judge and the prosecutor who tried him.
I don't know anything about that.
I think you do.
Me?
Yeah, according to the warden, you visited Kaler in prison 6 months ago. Why?
Because I couldn't say no. How's that for an answer? After 2 years of deprogramming and lithium, when he called, I still came running.
Did he ask you to do anything for him, to contact anyone?
No. He just said he was done with us. That he didn't need any of us anymore.
But he didn't say why.
He's blind, but he still sees, you know. Not with his eyes. He sees inside you. People you love, people you miss. That's how he'd get us to do things for him. Get inside our heads. And then use our own memories against us. Confuse us. If the police didn't stop us, it would have been my turn. I would have killed someone too. Someone like you. He hates you, you know. All of you. He blames you for turning his wife against him. His hate is like this flame burning in his heart. It'll never go out. Not until you're all dead.
You asked to see me?
I heard about poor Judge Daniels. 17 years of marriage down the drain.
So you're admitting it? That you directed her to kill?
I have a message the people need to hear. I want it printed on the front page of the Beacon. Do that, and I feel certain the killings will stop.
You're blackmailing us?
I'm simply trying to help.
Why would I believe you'd keep your word?
I've learned more about you since our last visit, Mr. Kolchak. About the death of your wife, Irene. The bizarre story you told the police.
How'd you know that?
The point is, you're someone I can deal with. Someone who understands loss, like I do.
I'm not like you.
But you are. These other people are hypocrites, claiming to be virtuous when their real interest is advancing their careers, buying bigger houses, newer cars, taking vacations in Hawaii and Aspen. Not you. You're in this for yourself, and you admit it. I respect that.
I didn't murder my wife. You murdered yours.
I loved my wife as deeply as you loved yours. But they confused her into turning against me. I hated what they made me do.
You're responsible for your wife's death, no one else.
Just as Doug Lindman is responsible for his wife. And Judge Daniels for her husband. And the same for all of those who will follow. Let them live with that pain. If they can. I have one more condition.
So he'll only give it to Perry.
Yeah, he said he's offended by her refusal to see him, that she owes it to him.
There's no way I'm gonna let this newspaper become a mouthpiece for a lunatic.
What are we supposed to tell Kaler?
Tell him to shove it.
What?
I thought you believed he was responsible for these deaths.
Yeah, I do. I think that Kaler's loss of eyesight and time alone have allowed him to strengthen his mind, to focus it.
So you really think this guy's become some kind of homicidal, amazing Kreskin?
You can't doubt he's involved.
I don't doubt that, just not the way you think he is.
Point is, look, if we don't print his manifesto, Kaler's just going to keep killing people.
And I think he will, even if we do. Perry said it. Kaler's a games player. This is part of a game.
So why hasn't he tried to influence her? Or Granoff?
Maybe he has. We need to contact Granoff's partner. We need to...
Granoff doesn't have a partner.
Sure he does.
No, Glenn Mitchell died 6 months ago. He never got a new one.
Granoff said he was at the crime scene this morning.
Hey, Pat, wait up.
Hey, what's going on?
We just had a disturbance call. 4400 Cloverdale.
4400 Cloverdale, that's my address.
I know. You know what you have to do.
Okay, thanks. They think he went home. He's not picking up his cell.
I'll get the address.
What is this? What? Pat?
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Have to.
No, you don't.
If Granoff killed his wife because I couldn't go in there,
Guard.
Please. Sit, Miss Reed.
You got what you wanted. She's here. Now give it to us.
I said sit.
Who do you think you're talking to?
it's That's all right.
I'm grateful you came this evening, Miss Reed. I know how hard it was for you to walk into this room. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You're afraid of me.
Yes, I am.
Strange, isn't it? Well, after all, I'm shackled, a blind man. But you know why? It's because I can't see you. But I can see who you are.
You can see, Kaler. But what you see, you twist.
I should have been a reporter.
However you're doing it, we want the killings to stop.
Printed on the front page of the Beacon, as is. No editor's commentary, no explanation. Does your editor agree to these conditions?
I suppose he'll have to.
Good.
I know what you love. I know what you fear. I know what you hate. I know what you have to do.
Did you get it? Some kind of joke?
What?
It's empty. The whole thing.
But I don't understand. Why would he give us a blank book?
Because you were right. This was a game, and you were the prize.
Me?
Yeah, you remember Doug Liman's day planner?
AC/DC? The day of Kaler's appellate court hearing?
Kaler filed a motion knowing that it would be denied.
Why would he do that?
Because he knew that Lindman, Judge Daniels, and Granoff would all be there with him.
I still don't understand what this has to do with an empty notebook.
What if Kaler needed to see his victims in order to control them?
To see them?
Yeah, to be with them, to be near them so he could see inside their heads. He lied about this because he knew it would put him in contact with the one victim he couldn't claim until now. You.
Thanks. I see you looking at me.
Huh?
I can see you, Jane. Stop it.
I'm worried about you.
Go away. Today.
Okay.
How's she doing?
She seems agitated. What if she stabs me with her letter opener when I'm not looking?
Well, I think she'll only go after people she loves, Jane, so you're pretty safe.
What did Granoff say?
Well, he's agreed to ask the warden to send Kaler to a deep isolation facility in upstate Michigan, so...
Moving him make any difference?
I don't know.
I'm gonna, catch you later.
How you feeling?
Well, the way you and Jane keep staring at me, I feel like the most popular girl at the prom.
Yeah, I don't think Jane wants the next dance, though.
How's Granoff?
Better. You know, the doctor gave him some anti-anxiety pills, which brings me to something I wanted to discuss with you. Medication.
No. No.
Just hear me out.
I'm not taking any drugs, Kolchak. Come
It's
on.
just sleeping pills. Look, if you're asleep, you pose no danger to yourself or anyone else.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt anyone, okay? I'm not seeing anybody.
Yeah, that's just what Granoff thought.
So how long am I supposed to be asleep for?
Just until morning, until the warden gets Kaler out of state.
And what possible difference does that make?
I don't know, but it's worth a try.
Did Jane take my letter opener?
Perry, look, if you won't do it for yourself, do it for your parents. Do it for anyone you love.
I can't express enough how much I hate the idea of this whole thing.
Think of it as a vacation from your problems.
It's not funny. I feel like Kaler won.
No, he hasn't.
He has. He got inside my head. I'm afraid to go to sleep. Afraid of what I'll dream.
I'm gonna be right here, okay?
You know what you have to do. 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 What you have to do. You know what you have to do.
It can't be.
I know how much you've missed me. The way I missed you.
You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
I can't get through to Kolchak.
He's not picking up?
No. Not at Perry's, not his cell phone. I think Kaler might have tricked us.
You know
how
to do.
Kolchak spent more time with him than any one of us. What if he couldn't get to Reed? So he got to him instead.
You get down there, I'll call Grant.
Okay.
You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
It's not there. It can be just like it was. Before you were lost and searching for answers. When your life still belonged to you.
Granoff.
Pat, it's Tony Vincenzo. Listen, could you get a couple officers over to Perry Reed's apartment?
Yeah, of course, but why?
We're just afraid that some of Kaler's followers might target her next.
Tell her she doesn't need to worry about Damon Kaler. I've just been talking to the warden, and we're going to be transferring him a little early.
What do I have to do?
You know what you have to do.
funeral disaster in a furious decline. Living, burning down the ghetto, burning down the ghetto, crossing all the lines. Everyone was so excited.
You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
Hurry! Contact!
You know what you have to do. 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 You know what you have to do.
Contact!
You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do.
Contact! Open the door! Contact!
You know what you have to do. 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 You know what you have to do.
You know what you have to do.
Hurry! What's going on out here? Call the cops! Now!
You know what you have to do. 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 You know what you have
He did what he said. It was done. Less than a minute. Hey. Hey. You can have this back now.
Thanks.
I took it.
I know. So,
We don't have to talk about it.
You saw her last night, didn't you?
I saw... So what he wanted me to see.
You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I spent long hours looking outside for answers. But there is a deeper understanding hidden inside about the darkness that resides in each of us and how far we would go to get back what we can never recover.
We'll eat when you get the fire going. before lunch, I'd like to say a few words.
When you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat. Light, crispy wafers with chocolatey cream smothered in rich milk chocolate. Kit Kat's irresistible.
The next train, it'll be along sometime.
So when you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat.
Step into spring with the J.C. Penney white shoe sale. Get out of the winter blues and into sleek white shoes from Sutton Plaza, She-Bob's, and Ipanema. There are East Fifth dress sandals and slingbacks that will put you on the right track. The J.C. Penney white shoe sale. It'll put a little spring in your step. Smarter than ever, J.C. Penney.
All right, I hope you guys are still digging Night Stalker. I know I do. You know, but you know, you got to go, because I understand some people just don't like it because it didn't do well. You know, but that's why I do this show, is to let you guys find shows that maybe only had that little tiny run instead of the big run. So, you know, for every X-Files, there was like 20 Night Stalkers. Shows only had a handful of episodes. That's all I'm saying. But we are going back to the land of TV movies with pilots and all that fun stuff. And we're going to be doing 1972, The People. It stars one Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner. It was made to be another TV series. It did never get off the ground. I just love that they did a TV show of the week, and that's what they did with like pilots. Like nowadays, we hear about these pilots getting made and then nothing. I would love to have like just Lost Pilot Theater, you know, like at the beginning of fall, you get a week of all the pilots that they didn't pick up. Just watch them all. I don't know. I'd give it a shot. A lot of stuff I'd love to have seen. You know, it's like, although there's some stuff out there that's just bad. Has anybody seen The Clerks TV series? Not the cartoon. The one episode they did of a live action television show. It's not good. Red Dwarf, the Americanized version of Red Dwarf pilot. Yet again, not good. But I still like to at least have the chance to watch it. I have Lost in Oz, which was a lost, I think it was Warner Brothers pilot. Didn't get picked up. Actually pretty good. The Robinsons, Lost in Space, another pilot directed by John Woo. Didn't get picked up. Still not a bad series. I would love to see where it went. And I guess some of that stuff evolved into the Lost in Space new updated show on Netflix. So, yeah. But this is The People, the 1972 made-for-TV movie. Made-for-TV movie. Starring one William Shatner. Enjoy.
They need a teacher. I need a job. I told them yes.
Why? Is it such a big deal to you teaching a bunch of farmers' kids?
Yes, I guess it is.
You're doing it again. You're running.
No, I'm not. Not from you.
You're afraid of me. You're afraid of everybody.
Sir, are you sure we're in the right place?
Sure.
They said somebody would meet me here.
Well, I guess they will.
Do you think it'll change anything? You'll be nowhere. You'll be in the middle of nowhere.
But that's what I want. It's perfect for me. It'll be quiet. I'll have time to figure me out.
There's something weird about those people. You said yourself they can't keep a teacher.
Well, maybe there's something weird about me. I guess you want your things back.
No,
The harmonica.
keep it.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Sure. Goodbye, Melody.
I'm sorry you had to wait. The truck kept boiling over. Scared me. It's these mountains. Sometimes you can't hear the thunder when it's right on top of you. I'm Karen, hi. We'll have to make 2 trips with your bags. My truck won't make it down the hill. Oh, well, this one's pretty heavy. I think we'll manage. There really isn't much of a road. We sort of make it up as we go along. Is that to keep the people in or out? Oh, guess you've heard about us. Yes, I was told. I warned. There's nothing so awful about Bendo. We're a long way from everything. No movies or TV. Mostly we're just quiet people. That's fine with me. I could use a little peace and quiet. Your luggage looks well traveled. I envy that kind of freedom sometimes. It's exciting for a while. I may be leaving Bendo someday. At least that's what Valency says, and she's an old one. Well, what would you like to do? I don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know yet. There's your schoolhouse. Oh, that's beautiful. It used to be a church. We hauled it piece by piece from Jethro. That's an old ghost town up north away. There's lots of ghost towns around here. Bendo's the only one that survived. That's my friend Jeremy. He wants to go to college to study about the Earth, how it was made and all. I'll just be a minute. What a lovely place to live. Mrs. Redden loves these trees. She puts up the best brandied peaches in the valley. You'll have some tonight. You'll taste joy. Miss Emerson, this is my grandmother. And my father.
Saul Demas.
Oh, yes. You're head of the school committee. We'll be working together. I'll be happy.
You're in charge of the school. Do whatever you think is right.
Oh. You mean there's no PTA?
The law says to school them. Nothing else.
You have a very pretty room with a feather bed and a bath all of your own. And my mother is a very good cook.
I'm afraid not today. Chicken's cooked so long, I expect it's tough.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not hungry. These are from Mrs. Redden. They look delicious.
Wow. Yes. Anything from her kitchen is very special. She has a real gift for anything she does. Well, Karen, I expect Miss Amerson would like to see her room and get settled.
Oh. I'm afraid there's a very heavy trunk outside.
I'll bring it up.
Oh, you needn't do that. Actually, it's for the school. If you could just bring it in for the night, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Karen, are you still up? Yes, you need something? Oh, I left my magazine downstairs. Did you see it? No, it isn't here. We must have left it at the bus stop. Oh, that's all right. It's just some of my frivolous reading. Good night. Good night. Hello? Got a few minutes before the bell. Came to get a look at the new teacher, huh?
I thought you'd be another old bat.
No, I'm just a young bat. Who are you?
I'm the Frencher kid.
Is that your first name?
That's my name.
Okay, Frencher. Listen, why don't you take off your hat and you can ring the bell. I suppose you parents would like to know something about me. I'm not what you would call a by-the-book school teacher. I believe in allowing the children as much freedom as possible so they can learn to well, explore and experiment with the world around them. And within them. Not that I'm permissive, because I'm not that either. It's just that I believe a teacher's job is to help a child discover his inner potentials. She's pretty.
Hush up.
Hello, Melody. I'm so glad you've come to Bendo. I'm Valency.
May I stay, Miss Emerson? I'd like to watch. Sure, if you want to. Thank you. I guess I got off on the wrong foot.
You feel very eager, don't you?
Yes. Not that it isn't my first job, of course. It's just kind of a new beginning for me.
It is for us, too.
The way Karen talked about you, I somehow pictured you sort of, well...
That I'd be older? In Bendo, age and years don't necessarily mean the same thing. Can I give you some friendly advice?
Yes, of course.
The people in Bendo listen very deeply. It's best not to speak in the shallows.
When I was a little girl, I used to imagine that I could drink a magic drink and turn into an animal. Let's just suppose that your apple juice is some of my magic drink. Well, let's take a sip. And don't drink it all, because you're going to have to leave some so you can change back into yourselves. And I'd like to know your name, and how old you are, and what kind of an animal you changed into. I'm Marnie. I'm 8, and what kind of an animal are you?
A kitty, because kitties are soft and nice to pet, and you should let a kitty do what it wants.
Matt, 15. Could stand being a good horse, I reckon.
I'm Bessie. I'm 10. And I'd like to be an otter, because they can have fun.
Yeah, well, I'm Frencher. Almost 13. I'd like to be a bird, a warbler.
Oh, really? Why?
They can make music happen.
I'm Kaya. I'm 9. I'm a lion.
Why do you like lions?
Lions are neat. They roar and they get to be kings. And kings get to make up the rules. And I got big teeth.
Okay, who's next?
We're not supposed to be tamed.
I don't think it'll hurt. Listen, I think there's something that we all better understand, and that there's one teacher in this classroom, and that teacher's me.
Hey, Jeremy. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
Just fine, Dr. Curtis. How about you?
Oh, I just got over a case of the flu. My patients are so healthy, I have to get sick every once in a while just to make myself feel useful. Prescribe a few pills for myself, take my temperature a lot, feel better right away.
So here you are working on a weekend to make up for lost time. Someone sick inside?
No, that's not a house call. Starting a research project today. Gonna collect water from all the wells in Bendo eventually.
You think there's something wrong with our water?
No. I think there might be something very right with it. Something that might explain the immunity to certain diseases around here.
Well, maybe it's just that we don't travel outside the valley much.
Yeah, well, might be one factor. But illnesses crop up in even the most isolated communities. The only thing that gets sick in Bendo are the animals. I might as well be a full-time veterinarian instead of a part-time one. Hey, can I look your horse over for you? Check him for gout or something?
Oh, no thanks. He's in fine shape. Well, good luck with your research. I'm late for my chores over at Clarence.
Give him my regards, will you?
I will. Bye.
Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. Let's try it again. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. I can't hear you. Let's try it again. I hate to sing alone, okay? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs.
Baseball, badminton, tetherball.
This box contains the Bendo School Band. And I've got instruments for everyone. All right, Karen. What is it?
It's against our ways, Miss Emerson.
Music? Too?
Yes.
Are these religious convictions?
No, not exactly.
Talitha, for heaven's sakes, can't you pick up your feet when you walk?
We're not supposed to.
Oh, go home, all of you. Class is dismissed.
Barn, Saul.
Howdy, Doc.
Had your dinner?
Thanks. Glad to stop by. Mrs. Redden?
Mm-mm.
It's a fine-looking animal, Saul. You could pick up some ribbon at the state fair.
Don't like to take him out of the valley.
No competition this year. Blackleg. Spread all over the state.
Animal suffers with that.
I'm surprised it hasn't hit you.
It did. In the spring.
It's all made up of mash. That stopped it. You mean you got a cure?
I think it just stopped.
Well, it doesn't just stop, Saul, until the sheep are dead.
Can't do anything about it.
What do you mean you couldn't do anything about it? You could go to the Agriculture Commission, you can shoot. Something wrong?
There's needs! Over at the clearing place! Bethy's hurt bad!
I heard her scream. She was just doing her chores.
Where is she hurt?
I think it's her arm.
No marks. No swelling.
Bethy, be still. You've come into your gift, Bethy. You're sensitive. I'll sort you, and you'll remember, and it won't ever hurt again.
Outsiders are here.
Saul, she must be sorted.
Hopefully forbids it.
Do you know what she's condemning this child to?
She's the oldest. Not me. Not you.
Bethy's not hurt. It's Brown. Brown?
Bram's grading the hill over yonder.
He's had an accident. Take care of him and she'll be all right. But please hurry. His body is in great pain.
Get a shovel!
Hold on, Bram. We're coming.
Hold on, Bram.
His arm has a bad break, but he'll be up and around in a few days. Oma? See you later, Barnes. Saul? Can I give you a lift someplace? We didn't have a chance to introduce ourselves in the middle of the crisis. I assumed you were the new school teacher. I guess it's pretty obvious what I do around here. Doug Curtis.
Melody Emerson. I've heard the children talk about you. What do you think of Bethy's symptoms?
I don't know. It's the kind of thing that fascinates me about these people. Maybe it's a kind of sympathetic reaction. I've read about identical twins feeling each other's pain.
But she and Bram aren't even blood relatives. I missed a lot about what they were whispering. But I heard Valency say that it was a gift.
Yeah.
Anything that puts a child through that much pain is not my idea of a gift. Don't you find these people a little unnerving?
I guess it depends on what you expect from them. I came to this area because I was interested in folk medicine. I never expected to find a place like Benton.
Well, I wish I could find Bendo as intriguing as you do. But when it comes to children, I find some of their customs just plain, cruel.
Well, don't give up too soon. I've learned to respect these people, even though I didn't have the foggiest idea of what they were doing or why.
I'm not like that. I have to have reasons for respecting people or their customs. And, I haven't found any reasons yet.
She's too young.
The others were too old, too set.
Your grandmother thinks we ought to send her back.
You won't get another teacher, Saul. The children will have to be sent outside for their schooling. You know what that means.
Valency says Miss Melody will help us.
Valency's wrong.
She's an old one now, Father.
Your grandmother is still the oldest. This teacher's too young and bright. The young ones might get to like her.
Well, what would be the harm in that?
Makes it that much easier for them to slip.
In the name of the present, Saul, they're children.
It's young Frencher. Just yesterday I found him in the woods with Bethy and Kaya. They were remembering.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's time, Father.
Your grandmother decides when it's time, not Valency and not you. You be sure to stay in that classroom.
Rancher? I want to talk to you a minute. I don't want to get you in any trouble, but I'll teach you how to read music if you like.
Well, I reckon if nobody knew. Can you make music?
You mean compose?
No, make it.
Oh, that's what it's called. Composing. No, I can't do that.
You think people who do that are okay, huh?
Of course they are. That's a wonderful thing to do. It's a very rare and special gift.
I reckon you're right. What's your gift?
Oh, I don't really have one.
Well, everybody has a gift.
I guess mine's teaching. I guess I have a knack for it. I think. Anyway, I know I'd love to do it. Blancher, I have something for you. It's sort of a present.
Wow.
For keeps? Only if you play it. If not, I want it back. See you tomorrow morning at school. Brancher? What's Valency's gift?
I reckon she's got 'em all, ma'am.
stop it. But I could remember, Talitha. I could remember the home. You can't. You never saw it.
You don't have to.
It's bad.
It is not.
The home was beautiful, like the music. It was awful.
Then you saw it, too.
Don't. She's scared. Somebody's coming.
I heard the music. It was beautiful. Don't stop because of me. Please?
Prancer's gonna get in trouble.
Oh, no, he won't. Not with me, he won't.
We gotta go now.
I want to talk to you for a minute.
I gotta go, too.
Just stay here for a minute. Sit down. Remember when I gave you the harmonica and we talked about gifts? And you said Valency has all of them. One of them was sorting, and that she wanted to sort Bethy.
Yeah, Obla won't let her.
What does a sorter do?
Oh, you know, they fix you when you're mixed up.
Like a psychiatrist?
No, sorters go into you.
Mind reading?
Yeah, kind of.
Prancer, I can help you. I think I can help everyone.
You can?
Prancer, you must understand. All of that is superstition.
What is?
Mind reading, all of it. Prancer, people can't read other people's minds.
Yeah, what about that guy? The harmonica guy. You had a big fight.
Who told you about that?
Nobody.
Who told you?
I got it from you.
You couldn't have.
And from the music, it was all twisted and hurt.
You
No, it was there in the
you
music. You're lying, Essie. Let me down. Who told you?
Don't be afraid. Please stay. Stay. Do you know what happened to me back there?
I know. Do you?
I was hypnotized. I felt paralyzed. It was terrible.
It won't ever happen again. I promise. Please don't leave us.
If that's what you teach your children here, I can't stay because I can't take it.
If you leave, they'll have to go over the hill to school.
Maybe that's what they need. To get out of the cemetery. Or are you afraid that they might learn how to laugh?
or to sing, or to simply walk like a normal child.
They never can be normal.
You're making them sound deformed. Can't you see that it's your fear and superstition that's deforming them?
Can't you see that the time of fear is ending? That's why you were sent. But you must have patience. And you must face your own fears before you can help us.
Is there something wrong in being afraid of that?
No. You've been afraid of many things. Very afraid of failure and of wonder and of anything that you couldn't explain away. What you're going through is a test of us and of yourself. We need you more than ever now.
I can't teach with my hands tied. When everything I tell those children is contradicted by Karen.
I agree. Karen should leave. But I'll have to convince the others. You've shown me what I needed to know.
Oh, what was that?
That you love teaching more than you fear us.
Alligator. Alligator.
That's very good, Marnie. Now, here's a word for everybody to see. Alligator. Now, here's a very hard word for the red team. Galaxy. Brancho, would you like to try that one? Who would like to try galaxy?
I think I know.
Be very careful before you try it now. Think. Matt, would you keep score for a while?
G-A-L-A.
I found it on my desk this morning. Why don't you want to make music anymore? Because then everybody will think you're different. Different people are what make the world interesting. Have you ever heard of a man by the name of Henry David Thoreau? Well, he was a very different sort of man. Well, it's very beautiful what he wrote. And someday you should read it for yourself. But he said, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it's because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away. Did you understand that at all?
Yes, ma'am. I think so. But I don't hear drums much.
Francher, if you knew how many people never feel or hear music in their whole life. And you do. And you should be very proud of that. And you should march to it. So here.
Rancher! What are you doing here?
I snuck off.
It's fun, Bethy. Nothing bad happens.
But you mustn't.
Oh, other kids do. Outsider kids. And grown-ups and everybody. You want to, too. I can tell.
It is fun. It is.
Come on, let's go up to the meadow.
I think we better go back.
No, not yet. I got more stuff to find out. Miss Amerson says that I'm special. I'll tell her you're special, too.
But I'm not.
You can remember, can't you?
When you make music, I can.
Okay. I'll make music, and you remember.
I remembered. Give it back.
Go faster, Bessie.
Make it slow down. Oh, Rancher, go after it. Live.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, Rancher, you did it. You're lifting.
Come on, Bessie. You try it, too.
Good morning. I'm sorry I was late. Today we're going to start an important school project. Paper monitor, 5 sheets of drawing paper for everyone. Matt, will you pass out the crayons? And Bethy, will you close the door? Now, this project is going to be a book, a drawing book, a picture book. And the title of the book is going to be I know there are many wondrous things about the home. And I want you to try to draw what you remember.
But we can't. It's wrong.
Children, my job is to teach you what I think is necessary. And today I'm going to teach you that remembering the home is a good thing.
But it's forbidden.
No, not in here. In here it's required. Now, everybody get busy, all right? Something wrong, Rancher?
No. Just don't like drawing much.
Well, I can excuse you on the assignment on one condition. And that is if you take your harmonica up to the loft and provide musical inspiration for everybody else that's drawing. Just don't go to sleep up there. Everybody did. Thank you, Beppy.
Thank you, Miss Melody.
You can go now too, Francher. All right, Talitha. You know. I know what I've seen. I know what it implies. But I don't know anything else. Not anymore. Will you tell me? These tell it best. These flowers are flamen. They bloom just one day a year. A big day for us. When lovers start tooing. And that's a Twilla. And his friend is a Sud. And they speak. He called this a Tula. These were planted on the paths. And you could see them at night. They lit up. And they were good to eat, too. We were thousands of generations past war. Serene and fulfilled. The home was sweet then. Before we knew. That year, the flamen didn't bloom. And a 10-year-old boy received his gift. The gift of seeing. That's only given when there's need. Our planet was dying. The oldest ones gathered from all over the home. And the boy told them what they must do. Ancient knowledge had to be remembered, and the people had to work together
as one, quickly, because there was so little time. We were refugees then. Each ship going in different directions, hoping to find another home.
What happened to the rest of your people? There must have been hundreds on those ships.
Thousands. Come. But something went wrong. We came into your atmosphere too fast. Those that could got away in the life ships. But we don't know how many. Their descendants are scattered still, all over the earth. You see, it was a new land for them, too. And we thought our gifts would be of service. But instead they were looked on with hatred and fear. And our people were called miracle workers and witches. And when we had our first gathering, Thanksgiving you might call it, the outsiders were invited to share with us. The people had known about envy and anger and fear. But it had been forgotten.
I could have been one of those people.
No, not you.
Maybe not in the same way, but just as ignorant. Just as frightened to see. No wonder you hid. That's why they shuffle. They're afraid of lifting. It's kind of a protection.
It was needed. I'll go now.
What do I do now?
Whatever feels right.
Well, we've had a very interesting morning, and I know that we're going to have a very interesting afternoon.
Can we draw more pictures?
No, we're not going to do any more pictures. But I want to thank you, because they really are the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen. Fan, would you please give me the dictionary without leaving your seat?
He's too little to do something like that.
No, I'm not. Watch this.
That's a very good try, Fan. All right. Everybody just contain yourselves. Everybody will get a turn. Marnie, will you come to me, please, without walking? Just lift. Come on.
I'm scared.
Yes, I know. But it's all right.
Brancher, you're pretty good with the harmonica. Think you can play the kazoo?
merged with Francher. I can't separate her unless I consort her.
Get Dr. Curtis the fastest way you know how.
There's not much I can say. He's got a broken neck. It's a ruptured vertebrae. He's losing spinal fluid. Even if a hospital were available, it wouldn't do any good. He can't be moved without severing nerves. There's no time. Bethy exhibits the same symptoms as Francis. But I can't find any physical damage at all. When the boy dies, I'm afraid she will too. And there's nothing I can do.
There's something you can do. Valency. Valency can help Bethy, even if there's no chance for Francher.
Francher does have a chance. If Bethy can be sorted, she can act as a guide for the doctor.
Son, pecan!
Old one, it is time. You must let it be so. Don't let your fear kill one that is ours. Old one, I'm coming into your mind. There is rest for you.
Valency's the oldest one now.
We must hurry. Bethy? Bethy? I'm coming into you. Listen to me. I will help you to remember. 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 You will separate yourself from the pain. Stand away from the pain. You see it, but you do not feel it. Stand away from the pain. You see the pain, but you don't feel it. Can you hold it by yourself now? That's right. No. No, Bethy. Easy.
I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I'll be here. Bethy is sorted. The operation is possible now. Saul, we must have a gathering of the people. There is need for their power.
In the name of the presence. We need your help, too.
Come join us, Melody.
In the name of the presence, the people are gathered. It started. This is the strength of the people.
What about edema, swelling?
That's what makes it hurt so much.
The strength of unity. Unity of purpose. Unity of mind. We are one. We are one people.
How's that? Is the pain going away?
Yes, yes.
One thought.
What about his heart, Betty? Tell me about his heart.
One spirit.
Make him breathe, Betty. Tell me about his breathing.
One love.
Keep him breathing.
One life.
That a girl. Give me some more light.
One good. It's done.
Hey, Dr. Curtis, watch me! Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, terrific.
Didn't think I'd find you here. They've got a gathering today, didn't you know?
Yes. Yes, I heard about it. I don't feel I belong there.
Why? What's the matter?
I feel more like an outsider now than I did before, now that I know their whole story.
But think of the possibilities. Beyond the levitation act and the mind-reading tricks, these people have a wisdom and experience beyond anything we can imagine.
And what do you think the outside world will do with that? Probably turn Bendo into a tourist attraction, flying kids on television. Or maybe they'll massacre them all this time, just out of fear and jealousy.
Well, there are other ways to share that knowledge. Saul Demas, made that secret mash of his, that mixture, cured a sheep. He gave me a barrel of it to take over the hill, on condition I wouldn't tell him where it came from. I want to get to know these people as best I can, to know as much as I can from them, and then help them share it, without endangering them. See, Bendo is changing. It really is. And they feel a lot of it is because of you. Do you want to reconsider that invitation?
Yes. If I can find a dress.
Great service to us. We're obliged. In the name of the presence, the people are gathered. It has been a long time since we were gathered in joy, since our last Thanksgiving. The wounds from that time were deep, but they've had long enough to heal. We've learned now that this planet can be a place of love, as well as of fear. We've learned that we need this Earth and its people as much as they need us. And most of all, we have found what we thought we'd lost forever. A home.
Oh, hello. I would like to exchange this, please.
Okay, reason, sir?
Well, it's just too plain.
This happens a lot.
Oh, a Nestle Crunch. Oh, now that's more like it. You know...
Yeah, next?
Okay.
Nestle Crunch. It's just more fun to munch.
Welcome to the edge, brother. The place where mushrooms live at their own risk. Where the toppings meet the tongue and outer crust has been abolished. The Edge from Pizza Hut, where there's no outer crust and no inner longing. Where the toppings roam free and the taste runs deep. It's The Edge Pizza, and you're just $8.99 away from 16 pieces of pure, pulchritudinous toppings. Come on, have you been to The Edge?
Sunday, sweet little Tiffany's been arrested.
It wasn't me.
But she's not going quietly.
It's either butt kickings or lollipops, and I'm fresh out of lollipops.
Unhappily ever after. Then, close the blinds and turn off the lights. Carol discovers smut.
It's like a scene from Aliens.
Renee discovers something else.
Oh my God! That's the overnight parcel guy.
Check out an all-new All Right Already after Unhappily, Sunday.
So many RoboCop fans recognize Saul there. Yeah. Yeah, he's the head of OCP. Omni Consumer Products. The fact that we are on the verge, I'm surprised we do not have an Omni Consumer Products. I mean, technically we do. I'm just going to leave it there. But that no one has picked up that name and ran with it so that we could buy stuff from Omni Consumer Products. So, I hope you guys had fun this week. I'm always on the lookout for new stuff. I'm trying to figure out when we'll fill Arc 2 spot with. So we're working on that now. And I'm looking for another made-for-TV movie next week. Got a lot going on coming up. So the captain's going to be busy. But today we are going to talk vinyl again. And this is a twofer here. This is She Demons, Boom, and Missile to the Moon, Boom, both by Nicholas Karras. These are really good late 50s soundtracks. They're great. If you like old cheesy sci-fi movies from that time period, you'll love these. So, that being said, I want to thank everybody for showing up and watching the show every week, even when I can't be here to watch it with you. Like last week, I was at wrestling. For those who don't know, I am a wrestling fan, and I drove 2.5 hours into Michigan to go see Deathmatch Wrestling. And I had fun doing it. And I will do it again sometime soon, but not probably till August. But until then, we have the return of PickwaCon coming up June 4th. It's just days away. And you come in there, we have over 50 tables, vendors and artists and creators and writers, you name it, we got them there. We got a lot going on, and we're booking for next year or next November's PickwaCon 2. The captain does not have down days. So, alright. Like I said, I want to say thank you guys for watching. You guys are all awesome. I do appreciate it. And remember, every Monday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, Group Therapy TV podcast. You're watching SciFridays right now, 8 p.m. Fridays. And then the juggernaut that is Saturday Morning Serials every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and the Monster Channel. 2 different episodes too, man. Be like some people, watch do the old school WWE or WWF WCW thing where you'd watch 2 TVs at the same time. Yeah, because that was a thing. I could have recorded it, but I didn't. So, but I'm going to let you guys go for the day. You guys all take care, and I will see you all there. Captain out.